If I was a tree, what kind of tree would I be? I would be a sour cherry tree. For real.
So this issue is what happens when you tell your spouse that you like surprises. They will let you know that you really don't like surprises. They will surprise you with a house, they will surprise you with a job, and they will surprise you that they're actually your dead uncle.
Your husband is your reanimated uncle. Story of my life.
It opens with Abby almost catatonic, talking about this smell, this rot that she smells. She describes it as the smell of burnt ants with a magnifying glass.
Abby feels like she can smell death all over her, to the point that she takes a wire brush exfoliant and is trying to scrape it off of her skin. Now, some people will do anything to avoid cleaning their houses, okay? Like, you're gonna go to a wire brush first, go to Febreze.
We find out later that she's doing it because she accidentally had sex, spoiler alert, with her reanimated husband's body, but with the soul of her uncle. And this is a blood uncle, this is not an uncle by marriage.
And as she is coming out of her shock and realizing where she is, we're following Swamp Thing through the story as he's sort of meandering through nature and through the swamps, and he sees what he thinks is an injured bird on the ground. And he gets closer and closer. He picks up the bird, and at the end of the story, he drops it because he realizes the bird was dead. It was just full of maggots. And that also echoes the exact storyline that Abby is going through.
This is like a music video in the 90s where people just threw in stuff and you were supposed to draw whatever conclusion you wanted to draw from it. You know, sometimes it's just a baby in a pool with his penis showing. It doesn't mean anything.
There's the panel where Swamp Thing finally comes up to Abby and she hugs him and she talks about inhaling his scent. He smells of loam and earth.
And then he holds her and she's like, he smells so good. What? What could he smell like? He could just smell like mold, mildew. He would have BO, botany odor.
Hey, if Abby wants to get that smell out, how about Dawn of the Dead?
Abby starts suspecting things with this smell of decay and Matt being a little off.
So Matt surprises his wife with a new house, but they live in Louisiana. What's a house cost, $50? Hey, I bought a 6-pack of houses, honey.
She should have been suspicious because there was just furniture left in the house. These people just left love seats and tables and rugs. Rugs are expensive. And then he says, well, for the second surprise, come out to the car. Which should have been a red flag. No one invites you out to a car for anything good.
He's just gotten a job at the Black River Recorporations, which is a bit of a hint as well. We don't know what this company is. We don't know what they do. What does recorporation mean? The average person would go, oh, I don't know what that means, but I bet it's smart because it's multiple syllables.
Matt brings Abby to his new job and opens the door, and everybody's dead.
Yeah, they're dead, but I've worked worse. I used to work for the state. Okay, death smells pretty badly, but I'm not sure if death smells worse than microwaved fish.
Abby recognizes one of them, recognizes this woman, and she's going to the library to research.
I will buy reanimated corpses running a small business, but I do not believe for 1 second there is a library in Louisiana.
She finds a book about this woman being a female serial killer called The Deadliest of the Species.
If this would have taken place today, she would have just been like, Siri, who is Sally Parks? And then Siri would have said, the nearest park is 1.2 miles from here.
When she realizes that and that she's been sleeping with her dead husband, aunt, uncle, and she smells the decay of human flesh, she can't get rid of the smell. She's taken showers, she's used perfume, and she eventually goes and gets a wire brush potato scrubber to scrub it out of her skin, and she passes out from it. And then Matt comes home.
Matthew brings home all of his coworkers, which, first of all, rude.
They have flies and bugs coming off of them, and imagine surrounded by 6 people, and 5 of them turn into rotting corpses around you. That's gonna cut into your day.
Second of all, they string her up and they're holding her down, which she should have really been able to fight off a bunch of dead people. I could go into the Thriller video and kick everybody's ass.
But then it's revealed that Matt Cable, her husband, is only a shell. Her husband died. Her dead uncle, Anton Arcane, has taken over his body. And Anton Arcane is this hell demon creature that is basically sentient bugs and vermin. My favorite line of dialogue ever in a comic book is Matt is cornering her with all his co-workers, and she says, I know the truth, I know all this. And she says to him, what do you want me to say? And he says, just say uncle.
My dead husband uncle bought me a house. Now he's haunting me. That's some real Alabama shit right there.
That's the last scene, except for then we see the second time we see Swamp Thing. The second time. He saw a dead bird. He checked out the dead bird. Yep, dead bird.
It's just a spectacular issue. If you're a fan of good writing, if you're a fan of comics, if you're a fan of horror, 29 is something that people will study and should study.